Anything before we start the countdown?
Before we start the countdown, TikTok might be saved by Trump.
I'm cutting this
That's
out.
all I got. Shao maybe? I'm not sure. What the fuck? I feel like I'm about to get my ass kicked. What the fuck are you
Um,
going on about over there?
I am practicing my Mandarin, bro. Did you know that TikTok is getting shut down on Sunday?
No, don't remind me because today's on paper Friday, but today might also be Saturday, which means if Sunday happens, we're done. It's game over. There's no fucking no recovering from that.
That's why I am practicing my Chinese, my Mandarin, because we're all going to Red Note. 你好，气炒炒 And I gotta learn how to read, because what if I sign up for that bitch and right on the little dotted time where I can't fucking read, it says, you gotta serve in the Chinese military for at least 2 years.
Oh, you know what? Fuck it. I mean, go for gold. So to be fair, so if the situation we got going on right now, where they're like, it's a Chinese app, they're stealing our data, you might as well just fucking leave the American option and go into the Chinese option and fucking sign yourself up for bullshit. It's
Yeah.
the best way to fucking repent, if you will.
I thought of repenting would be, what is it, 2 Hail Marys and, no, whatever the fuck the church does it.
I don't know, I'm not religious, couldn't tell you.
Somebody's religion can tell us down enough. But yeah, no, TikTok has become sort of a religion to people now, but it just goes to show you how petty we are as Americans, dude. Because the whole reason TikTok is getting banned is because they don't want the Chinese to get our data, right? Is what they're
Right.
saying. So the pettiness that is America, they're like, you know what? Fuck it, let's go straight to Red Note, which is a
The
100%
Chinese
based
application. Yeah.
Chinese application. Yep.
Yeah, no.
So
Yeah, no, that's kind of the banger right there. That's like the big old fucking kick to the balls that I am enjoying every fucking second of it. However, I have not downloaded Red Note. So
I
send me a link. I'll follow you, I guess.
I am not planning on getting Red Note at all. I mean, what the
For
fuck is the
what?
Chinese gonna? I know. I barely got into TikTok as it was. Like I was, I think like 2 or 3 years late from that. From the first initial frenzy that showed up. Everybody's like, "Oh, get on TikTok, get on TikTok." I'm like, "No, no, no." Then like 2, 3 years later, it's like, you know what? Finally, I fucking finally caved in, and it was like I've only been on it for like 2 years.
Well, I was too. I was late to the whole shebang, but short form media
Mhm.
has got something that goes on with the ADHD in all of our fucking brains. Whether
Yeah,
you're a neurotypical or neurodivergent, there's something about fucking short term or short short form media that just like clicks. You know what I mean? And
I get
I'm
it.
absolutely a patron of it. I do the same thing. I'll go on fucking TikTok before I'll go and watch a YouTube video that's an hour long.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
but now that TikTok's getting banned, what's it gonna be your go-to after it's gone?
Probably gonna go back to YouTube. Let's be honest. Um, all of my TikTok guys that I watch regularly have got YouTubes, and they have YouTube Shorts. So we'll see
Like
how
that,
that goes.
like that D&D uh podcast you got me into.
Oh yeah, no, they've got a whole YouTube channel. That's where all their animations and stuff comes through. So that's where all the goods come from,
That's not the goods come from. Shit, I wish we had goods like that.
right?
Yeah, no. Speaking of goods, have you found it kind of ironic that Monday is gonna be a shitstorm for various reasons, dude?
Are you talking about this upcoming Monday?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yo,
Monday.
Texas Freeze 2.0
What's Monday? Monday is
coming in hot.
the 20th, right? Monday is the 20th, right?
It's gonna be the 19th. It's gonna fucking shit our pants for us.
hmm That's for us.
Allegedly.
So
Allegedly.
this whole weekend generally is gonna be a shit show one way or another. Because not only do we got that freeze coming in, we also got a brand new president coming in.
Oh shit.
And
So
it's
who's getting
saying,
fired on your team?
I don't know yet. I
Oh,
don't
just figure it out. Last holiday somebody got written up. This holiday somebody else is gonna have to get written up. Shit, I might make it myself. I might go out and go get written up for this holiday.
know.
Might make it a
If
fucking might make
well,
it a fucking plan.
well, not to be out there, but it could be somebody of the darker skin complexion of our group. So
That's
I'm
fucked up.
I'm I know I am one of those in that category. If you can't really tell with my skin complexion.
I'll do you a favor. I'll fuck up before point A and point B. That way you don't have to deal with it. I gotta save my people. Take care of my fam. You know what I'm saying?
You're white. I'm Mexican.
You you're part of the fam. Doesn't matter what color you are. Figure it
In
the
the
fuck out, you son of a bitch.
you're like in the club. We're all fam. In the club.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh yeah, no, I'm if that's gonna be the case, I'm gonna have to ask new Papa Trump to help me out here.
Yeah, bonus points. You tell Papa Trump to go in and increase my fucking Bitcoin. I'm down like $5 right now.
Yeah, no, it's
That's because I keep buying fucking
have you found
Bitcoin.
have you found any irony in the fact that when a new president is pseudo racist, it's been kind of proven a little bit, he's pseudo racist, allegedly, allegedly,
Allegedly.
on MLK Day, dude. How is that for how ironic that is?
And it's a little bit ironic, which is why I gave the joke earlier about somebody on your team getting written up. But that being said, as a president, I don't think that you could play into any kind of that. You gotta put all that shit behind you. He's
Mhm.
here, he's for America. We'll see how it goes. Whether or not I support him or not is totally off the table. We're gonna have to see what his politics and shit like that are if we're going to move forward and then allow ourselves to take his decisions and uh, aggregate them into our lives.
Yeah, no, we're not very much into politics. We just find the hilarity in him
I
being.
fucking hate politics.
We just find the hilarity of
Yeah.
him being reelected, reinstated as president on MLK Day.
Oh yeah. After the whole his whole fucking shindig these last few years, it's funny.
I
It's
mean, it's
funny as
funny.
fuck.
I mean, it's funny. He beat a black woman to become president, and now he's becoming president on a national holiday that celebrates a black guy.
A black woman.
Black woman, yes.
Yeah, that one.
So, I mean, do you not see the irony in this?
It's irony as fuck, Chief. Let's be real.
Oh shit! It's gonna be a shitstorm. It's gonna be an ice. You think we're gonna get ice or snow?
So I got rain today. We're gonna see how the rest of the shit goes for the rest of the week. But if I'm not mistaken, the last weather forecast I had was calling for ice this upcoming weekend.
No.
Whatever
Will it be
was the 19th.
will it be safe to work in those conditions? Yes or no?
Well, according to our company, yeah, because they fucked us up on this last one.
They fucked you over in this last one. They try to make me work. I
Oh yeah, you called that, you son
said,
of a
forget
bitch.
it. I'm not going. It was my sixth day, so to be fair,
I've
it
done
was.
that before. I've called
I
it on my
was.
6 days before.
Yeah, I mean, you did that what, like the week before? Actually, you did that the week before because the
It
boy
was
was sick.
the New Year's week is what it was.
Yeah,
Um,
because the boy
I
was
was
sick, wasn't
I
he?
was with the boy. Yeah, he got sick, and then I proceeded to get sick the day afterwards. Took him to his mom's, and then went to work. So I got big shafted, if you would. I drank like 2.5 bottles of Dayquil and drink fucking ate like God knows how many fucking cough drops.
I
I
don't
was
do coffee.
riding on a hope and a whim, big boy.
Shit. You know, I was I was slipping and sliding, dude. So I was telling Jesus, Jesus, take the wheel in this ice snow. Take that wheel.
Motherfucker took the wrong wheel.
So he took both wheels. He took both wheels. I was not up for it, dude. I was not up for it. I was
Speaking of losing wheels, all right.
mm,
I don't know what's been going on in the state of Heel, Texas lately.
mhm.
However, I have been seeing nothing but ridiculous ass drivers in my day-to-day fucking lifestyle.
Yes,
Lay it
yes.
on me. Bring it on. Let's go.
You saw the snap that I posted the other day
Oh
of
yeah, that
me.
motherfucker. That was he wasn't even a driver. He
He
was a
wasn't even.
pedestrian.
He
But
was
he
just
was driving,
crazy.
I guess.
So for those of y'all listening and watching on YouTube, there was a guy on a. I was driving down the street. It was three lanes. I was in the middle lane. You know, all of a sudden I can hear outside. They see me rolling. I look up. I see an old man in a wheelchair just strolling by on the right lane. And I'm like, that can't be what it is. Like, I can't. Is there's no way that that's what that is. As soon as I drive closer, sure enough, this old guy, just hot wheeling it in the middle of the street.
Yo, let's be real. All right. Motherfucker had four wheels. He knew where he was going.
He knew where he was going, but it was hilarious how he was just. They see me rolling, they hating down the street, and I'm like, people around here are fucking crazy.
I could never. I could not have a fucking biologically enhanced vehicle going down the road. Could
Dude,
not do it.
imagine if that shit was one of those electric wheelchairs. Just mm,
Oh, I swear to God, if you have an electric wheelchair and you're not fucking popping wheelies down the highway, don't fucking talk to me, okay?
it was, so I passed that street earlier today, and I'm like, I wonder if I'm gonna see the guy. Nope, did not see him at all.
No
Took a left
dice.
turn, went down the same street and everything. Nope. I guess he learned his lesson.
And so I was on my way back from Princeton today, all the way back to ye old Garland.
Now,
That day,
was that your first store that you were supposed to go to, or was that a last store?
that was the last store. After I
Ah,
left my last store and then got shipped off to God knows fucking where because somebody couldn't do their job, it's fine. I'm not upset. I'm just disappointed. We've had this conversation before.
like
Um,
certain somebody that went to go help your group, that you told him, hey, hit Princeton first.
Precisely. Shit happens. Not my problem. I don't fucking worry
Really,
about it. The only issue was I had to
more
go
about
and pick up afterwards.
yeah.
But that's not even the issue. I was fine. I fucking volunteered for that shit. I went out there, picked up an extra store, no big deal. It was on my drive back home that I saw the
Mhm.
most ridiculous shit.
You
It
tell.
wasn't even like on the highway, it was like on a county road or something like that. We had a 2 lane and 2 lane. So
Mhm.
we had oncoming traffic, regular ass shit. County road, 4 lanes wide. I was driving and there was this fucking Chevy Equinox fighting on the road with a fucking Cyber truck. And the Cybertruck license plate was hilarious.
What do
I'm
you
not
say?
gonna like break down exactly what it was for obvious reasons, but the general idea was faster than you. And apparently that Equinox was not fucking having it because I watched these motherfuckers race down like 3.5 miles of fucking county road as I was trying to make it home. I'm just trying to get home, dude. I'm like not fucking trying to fucking get pulled over. I'm not trying to be a part of anything. And I'm just watching these motherfuckers come up. One on my left side, one on my right side in the fucking the curb. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So one comes to my left, the other one comes off in the fucking
what would be the suicide lane and just fucking
The suicide lane.
dude, they were pissed. And they made it to the next light. I pulled up right on them, and they were staring at each other. And I was like, I can feel the pain and the tension between them. And then as soon as that light hit, again,
Hmm.
gone. I was like, Jesus Christ, is this
Now,
what Elon Musk was all about?
now I wonder who wasted more gas. Was it the Equinox or was it the Cybertruck? More
I
power.
couldn't even fucking tell you because you have to go charge the Cybertruck, and I don't know what those fucking rates are per kilowatt hour.
That's, I've, I mean, I've driven a Tesla before, and I mean, they're pretty decent if you don't drive fast. Brother, I have
That
driven them,
motherfucker was driving fast.
so
He didn't give a damn.
I'm pretty sure by the time he got home or he was done with his day, he had to recharge the battery. He had to haul ass like he was taking a shit
Motherfucker, I gotta go plug that bitch in.
and to plug that shit in. Yeah, no, dude, those fucking chargers take forever.
No
Like,
shit. I haven't had the opportunity to go and partake in a charger
so,
situation.
so with the chargers, I don't know if I already told this, but the chargers for like Teslas and e-cars like that, you just go to a charging station, which takes about 15, 20 minutes just to charge. But if you plug it in at home, it takes about, a couple hours to do because I mean you're charging at home and it's like a phone. It's like a phone. So
It's
you know
like
how
if you
sometimes
gotta
your phone
go and borrow a phone charger versus having a updated fucking 3 amp charger, whatever the hell it is.
yeah, like you know how when you're charging your phone, sometimes it lasts all night before it charges 100%.
Oh yeah.
That's basically the Tesla chargers. Like you can plug it into the house and it'll take a couple hours overnight and it'll like by like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning it's already fully charged.
So if you go home and go charge that bitch on like what, a 120 volt or something like
Mhm.
that, it's not
Something
the
like that,
same
yeah.
as these fucking charging stations. It's probably like 240 or something like that.
Yeah, yeah,
Maybe more. I'm not sure.
yeah. They're just fast charge, so it tells you on there just this many minutes. It's only like 25 minutes to like fully charge and shit. Or you can set a
That's,
limit. You can set a limit to how much you wanted to charge on the fast charger, so that way you can just get on and go faster.
I guess it's not terrible.
Yeah. Speaking of
But I
go,
mean, like having to fucking spend 25 minutes between point A to point B just to charge your shit,
mm,
kind of a little bit whack. I'm
well there
not
are
like opposed to it. I
well
wouldn't
there are
mind a fucking electric car, but
well there
still
are
whack.
places nowadays to where you can like literally shop, charge your car, and then go home after or unplug it once you get out and go.
Oh yeah, the old Seth specials.
The set specials.
Yeah. I've seen a fucking million of those bad boys. All across the state of Texas, Tom Thumbs has been putting in electronic charging stations at all of their retail formats. So
Which is bullshit because they get to park at the very front of the store. I'm like, nah, these motherfuckers better
I
park in
know
the middle
what
or
the
back.
fuck, right? Yeah, put
That's-
those bitches in the back. Like, if I
yeah,
gotta walk into a store to go shopping, I'm gonna throw hands with the EV. Okay, let's be
bro,
real.
I really want to throw hands to people at some of these stores. I'm like, let me park. I've got to service this damn store.
Oh no, they don't give a shit about your service. Like, you get to park in the back for service. If
Mm-mm.
you want to shop, you got to fucking deal with the motherfuckers in front.
Bro, I remember the other day I was at El Rancho or Rio Grande or whatever. It's Hispanic store. I
Oh
always get
yeah, the
those
one that
confused.
kicked me out because they didn't speak Spanish. Shouts out. Just saying.
They actually did that to you.
that was fucked up.
You know what you should have done?
Huh.
¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Hey, I
Brother,
know
I'm
Spanish.
telling you, I almost called your ass and I almost put one of these headphones in his ear so that he could tell me what was going on because I had no fucking idea. I'm illiterate in Espanol. I'm illiterate in English. Let's be real. All right. Like, I barely speak language at this point.
What is language?
Exactly.
Motherfucker, motherfucker, for me, English is my second language. So
I know. And you know
I,
English better than I do, God damn it.
you're just, if you say so, shit. You ever see me try to
Shit.
fucking fumble up these big ass words that we got in English?
I don't even deal with the big ass words. I give you shit for big ass words from time to time. That's it.
I can't say that. I can't even say tum without saying it with an accent.
Tum tum.
Tum tum, yes. Say like
Tum tum.
Julio. Tum 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 tum.
All
You
right.
can say it like Julio, bro. Yeah, no, it's a shit show, man. But speaking of shit shows, you have a story to tell about what you did the other night while you were at home.
Oh, you want to talk about a shit show? Oh my
Uh,
days.
speaking of using
Oh
restrooms.
yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna use the restroom before we have this conversation. We'll just cut in and out. Be right back.
Okay.
There we go. So you want to talk shit
Mm-hmm.
about my stream? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I came home the other day and I smashed a inoperable amount of fucking alcohol. Which I mean, shit happens. Sometimes you get home after work, you start drinking alcohol. Shit happens. But I made the mistake as an adult human being of pissing on my couch while passed out. And I will never live that down. To be fair, it's happened at least a couple of times. Shit happens. I'm an alcoholic. We don't talk about it. I'm in remission. Shit happens. We're developing. Remission's the wrong word. I'm uh, developing afterwards. But I've been getting so much shit this week. Came home after work, drank a bunch of shit, pissed on couch. That is the story of my days, and it's gonna haunt me until my death at this point.
So instead, so the phrase is you shit the bed, but here you
No,
piss
no,
the couch.
shit the bed's way different. I piss couch. Yeah.
I piss the couch. It's not shit the bed. It's piss the couch.
I shit the bed on dice. I piss the couch in real life. It's a different.
Oh God, you ever shit the bed or no?
I have never shit in this bed. Okay. This bed I'm in currently, never shit in it. I have piss couch.
I love the way you worded that. Never shit on this bed, on this particular bed.
I don't think I've shit in any beds actually. Let's be honest.
Speaking of shit in the bed, the whole beef between some of our coworkers.
Oh my goodness. Our coworkers, your
Yeah,
coworkers.
my coworker. Well,
Yeah,
one of
your
them used to be
coworkers
your
are beefing like a
coworker.
motherfucker right now. My
Yeah,
my
and our
previous coworkers.
so yeah, no, it's funny. It's funny how we have two coworkers literally at each other's throats about shit. Which, by the way, hilarious result of it because now the store is getting better
Oh
service.
yeah, 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 yeah. Nah, that's a
So-
fucking banger. I like the response after Tweedledee and Tweedle Stupid got into it, and then the
yeah, no,
store service went through the roof. That's
right, no,
fantastic.
yeah,
Love
no,
that.
it is fucking this just the whole scenario of them two beefing because one of them, so not naming names for they know who they are if they're listening to this. They know who they are. But long story short, one of them was complaining to our boss about how his stores weren't getting service right on his days off, which by the way, he is off Friday and Saturday, the
Oh,
busiest days of the week.
that's fine. Bonus points if you want to come give me bullshits. Just let me know.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm here
So I
for you.
mean,
I'm here. I'm a head. I'm a shoulder to lay on.
like I said, if
I'll,
if
I'll,
I
I'll
had
put the details on the podcast.
Fridays and Saturdays off, which are like I said are the busiest days because that's when we get our biggest deliveries because they have to last all the way till Tuesday basically.
Correct.
So you would think you would cut if you had your own stores, you would give people slack for missing a few things here and there, right?
No, absolutely not. Because
Oh
I'm
yeah, I
an
forgot.
asshole.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you're elite. But here's the difference between you and the other person is you would give a shit, but in more of I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed.
I'm just disappointed.
Yeah, yeah. You wouldn't like be a complete asshole about it, right?
No,
But yeah, you would give a shit about it, but you wouldn't be like doing it in an asshole way, right?
I wouldn't like call you out on some bullshit. I'd be like, hey, by the way, let's make point to do this, this, and this. I will do my part to go and make sure that
Mhm.
we are covered from point A to point B as long as you covered as well.
Yeah.
But I would be like, hey, fuck you, you missed this.
You know what I mean?
You're like, you're gonna take a picture, send it to this. Like, what is this? Like Miss Coolers and shit.
Oh no, I only put those I only put those pictures in my folders for when somebody pisses me off. 'Cause what's gonna happen is I'm gonna have a folder specifically for merchandisers, and what's gonna end up happening is oh hey, you missed this. I'm gonna hit them with like 54 pages of pictures afterwards and be like, well, there's this.
Instead of 54 paragraphs of the way he wrote on the text message.
Exactly, exactly.
This fool in his paragraphs. I don't know what it is about him, but he likes like explaining everything in a long ass paragraph. I'm like, bro, just dumb it down.
Yeah, no, fucking put it. Hey, you fucked up here. Figure it out,
Yeah,
right?
but no, so yeah, no, the whole situation was basically him complaining to our boss about how his stores aren't getting done on the busiest days of the week when he's off. So when he comes back, he has to do like more shit than he wants to. And so he makes a group message between him and some other guy. And the other guy just basically goes tit for tat with him. He's like, hey, I'll do my part if you do your fucking part.
And I
And
can't
that's
like
basically how
bother with that shit.
the whole conversation went. It's just them two going back and forth, just like you do this, you do that, you do that. No, no, just.
The funny part of this entire ordeal is that the supervisor did not respond to them the entire
Nope.
time they were
No.
fucking throwing hands.
As of time of this
In
recording,
chat,
as of time of this
as of
recording.
right now, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there was no beef degradation. There was no figuring it out. There was no, hey, this happened, uh, put together, y'all shake hands, make friends, yada yada yada. No, he was more worried about another merchandiser while he was off. You can delete that if you need to. That's just my fucking beef right there.
It's just how the hell are you texting that person, texting me, and texting some other person like, hey,
While
watch your
these two
hours.
motherfuckers trying to cut each other's necks apart.
Pretty much. It's like,
Crazy.
what is going on here? What
Yeah, no,
and he's
that
like,
was wild to me.
okay, hey you, what? By the way, it's a funny shit. So
You know,
which, like I said, like we said earlier, it's funny how the result is that now the stores are like 100% like done.
oh yeah, no, somebody got to somebody, but it wasn't ye old boss man, that's for sure.
Yes, things were said, things got shit done, which I could not say the same for the store that I hit today. But I already
Oh
messaged my
yeah,
our
tell me about your Fandango today. What happened? You got an extra
Fandango.
delivery, right?
So I was scheduled 3 stores today, one delivery,
Okay.
right? One or
All
two,
right.
one. I go to my first store. Cool, 20 minutes from here, not bad. Go from that store all the way to this side, which was another 35-minute drive. I don't know why he did that, but he did that. I'm like, okay, cool. It's one of my easier stores. It won't take me too long, right? I wasn't there yesterday, so I don't know how it looks. So I showed up today. I'm like, let me take my lunch first. Eat my lunch. I'm like, all right, cool. This is gonna take me about an hour and a half minimum. I got a delivery coming up in my next door. Easy peasy,
Mm-hmm.
lemon squeezy, right? Sorry. Show up. One, two, three pallets from a delivery that showed up yesterday.
Oh, just waiting for you.
Just waiting for me. The manager came like, hey, where were you yesterday? I'm like, not here. So you didn't, skip our
I
store? I'm
didn't
like,
work here yesterday. What are you talking?
I wasn't even scheduled here yesterday. Like, why do you have beef with me? It's like, so who? I'm like, I have no idea. So like I said, I'm cool with him. He tried to come at me like a little sideways. And I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. First of all, I wasn't even scheduled this store yesterday.
Right.
Second of all, I wasn't even not even in this general area. I was way over there. So,
Oh yeah, and you were shafted off into like what, 7 other different fucking towns?
like three towns over to Greenville and Quinlan.
Yeah, no, that's more than 3 towns. That's like fucking. If you made it out to Greenville, you got a 45-minute drive in the morning, first off, which
Hmm.
means coming back to this side of town, if you shifted off to Quinlan, You have at least another hour drive coming back.
Yeah, and then he wants me to watch the hours, and like I know this is gonna sound kind of messed up ranting about work here, but it's I even texted him. Our boss was like, "Hey, my last stop is 45 minutes away. I know you're becoming, I know you're getting at us for hours, so this might be an issue." So he's like, "Just clock out, just be under 8 hours the next day," which was
I
today.
wish. I fucking wish.
Boy, howdy, did I not do that today?
Man, let me tell you, I had the same issue. So I had a pre-pull that happened earlier today. Had to
Yeah.
go in. There was a big walk over in that area for the old K Rogers, which is fine, no big deal. Can handle that, right? After that, went to the Winco in that area. 1,300 cases. Not all of them
Jeez.
went to shelf, obviously. I just worked what
Mm.
I could, put everything out. They buy in bulk, no big deal. Followed up with another delivery, also McKinney, another K Rogers. Put that, got it together, put the whole store together, made sure everything was set, tight, looking pretty. And then I got
Mm.
a fucking phone call afterwards. Like, hey, by the way, there's a merchandiser at this particular store in this particular city. They didn't do their job. And I was like, fuck, I guess I'll go fucking fix it. So my getting off at 1 o'clock today turned into getting off at like nearly 4 o'clock. And I regret every moment of it.
Why?
Because I could have been home and asleep before we had to fucking record this podcast. This whack ass podcast. Grab a
Don't talk
bucket
about
and a mop, boys.
don't talk about sleeping before we record, motherfucker, because this is what happened yesterday when we were supposed to record.
Oh, motherfucker, can pull
Jesus
this up.
Christ. Jesus Christ, dude. No, because the
Nah,
same shit happened to you.
lay it on me. Yeah,
The
yeah,
same
it
shit
did.
happened to
It
you.
did.
So, for fun fact, a little behind the curtain here, we scheduled to try to record on Thursdays when it's, kind of an easy day for both of us. Kind of
Today is
easy
now
day.
technically Friday.
Yes, today's technically Friday, the day we're recording. Um, we both we both got home pretty much early, right? You had an early day, I had an early day, right?
And I made it home at a decent hour for sure.
Well, I mean, you were off, but you had
I,
shit to do, right?
you know, Thursday I got back after the whole appointments and all that good shit, all the errands. I
Yeah,
got
yeah.
back early enough to cook what would have been a dunch or a dinner, whatever be like an early dinner.
Brenda.
And then afterwards, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take a quick nap
Now here,
beforehand.
what time did you fall asleep? That's the thing.
Oh,
Like, what time did you decide to take a nap?
it had to be at like 3:30 or 4 o'clock.
Okay, same here, same here.
Yeah, yeah.
So I fell asleep. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna have a podcast today. Let me take a quick nap. Let me be refreshed, you know. And then I even texted you like, hey, what time you want to record today? Before I
I
fell
didn't see
asleep.
that shit. I didn't see that shit at all. I was dead before that.
So I texted you. I'm like, you know what? Let me take a quick nap. My comfy bed right here. My comfy bed. As you can see, it's not dirty. Nice and
Mine
nice and
is
tidy now. Anyways,
mine is dirty.
people watching on the YouTube, not on Spotify, but on the YouTube right here. So shout out to our YouTube. So you fell asleep around that time. I fell asleep probably a little bit after that. I did not wake up until fucking midnight.
Oh, look, I slept longer than you did. I woke up about 1 o'clock, and that's when I started my fucking day today. Given we're recording at oh shit, it's almost 8 o'clock.
Yeah, yeah.
But
So
yeah, no, I my whole deal, which what I assume was your deal, went to bed, took a nap, woke up in the midst of the morning, and was like, oh hey, fuck, I have to do things in a couple of hours.
pretty much, I woke up and I saw my schedule, and I'm like, I could go now and finish hella early.
Oh yeah, no, I got the shaft today because there was that big walkover in what was it, McKinney
Mm.
at the old K Rogers. So I woke up about 1 o'clock, give or take. Got up, walked around the house, laid back down for an hour just for shits and giggles, and then shot my punk ass off to this store to go work it because it was not worked into completion.
Yeah, I don't
So
know.
realistically, it worked out for my work schedule. It did not work out for my private time schedule, which is where I fucking left you into the abyss.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened, but yeah, no, I woke up like at midnight, 1 o'clock, around there. Like I honestly, I was half asleep knowing what time it was,
You know what you
and
should have done? You should have fucking called my ass and been like, "Hey, get on. We need to record." And I'm like, "Oh fuck, let's go."
but that's the thing. Like I didn't know that I was gonna work today, my 6th day, because I didn't look at
Oh
the schedule
yeah.
because I didn't look at the schedule early in the week because I guess I must have missed it from whenever he texted it, and apparently he had me scheduled for 6 days this week, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm working 6 days this week.
Oh yeah,
Which
no,
is
that's
no big deal. Which
spicy.
is no big deal. Which is no big deal for me because I worked 6 days for a whole month and a half already. So I would just like a
Oh
better
yeah,
heads
no.
up than that.
I do the same shit, except the only difference is like all at the beginning of the week. So our work week starts
Sunday.
on Sunday.
Hmm.
And so usually by when Sunday or Monday hits, I'll get a text from my boss, be like, "Hey, do you want to work your day off? Do you want to do this, 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 or this?" The day before, especially because your days off are Friday, Saturday, right?
Hmm.
If you text me Thursday night wanting me to work on Friday when those are my 2 days off, I'm gonna look at you like you're stupid. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but give me some warning, brother.
Well,
I'm not upset. I'm just disappointed.
I'm just that's gonna be the name of this episode.
Yeah,
No,
right.
but that's his way of letting us know that we're scheduled for 6 days this week. Is just popping out on the schedule early in the week and saying, "Hey, you're working 6 days this week."
Does he send the schedule out to everybody, or does he
Yes.
just like fucking? Oh, okay.
So
So
he
it
puts
was
it.
your
He put
fault.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This one was
Oh, you
on
son
me
of
for
a
not
bitch.
noticing. I said that.
Oh my
I
goodness
fucking said that.
gracious.
I fucking said that. Um, but he had put it early in the week, and like I said, I didn't notice it. I thought I was just working my regular days, but if I'm gonna keep a close eye on my work phone. And if this motherfucker scheduled me another 6 day this week, I'm like, can't work. Got something to do this Thursday.
Yeah, I'm off the clock for 6 days moving forward. Unless shit hits fan, I will be enjoying my 2 days off.
Well, your group
We're up
finally
to
has.
staff currently. Finally, for the
I was
most
supposed,
part, we're up to staff.
I was supposed to go with you guys, but
Yeah, right. I
your
would have
boss
loved
doesn't.
having you over here, except I'd have to cook and pick up after your punk ass. I swear to God.
Hey, the last couple times I've been there, the stores have been done pretty well.
Hey man, I'm not a doctor. I just work for one. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, no, it's just there are some issues on some of your stores that I'm like, the fuck is this? There's one store that
Yeah,
pissed me off. I'm like, the fuck is this?
that's
And
my ordeal.
it's a K Rogers, by the way.
Oh yeah.
It's the one that I told you about the other day. It's like, Nate, why is there so much shit back here? Oh, that's normal for that. Just figure it the fuck out. I'm
Oh,
like,
was that
okay.
one over a fucking? I know what story you're talking about. I just cannot remember to save my life.
Yeah.
I don't know what you expect out of a motherfucker like me, man. I've got like my brain cells are at D minimus right now. Okay, you're talking the
Hmm.
same motherfucker that woke up in the morning and pulled a fucking tamale out of the fridge and ate that bitch straight out of the fridge. Okay, I don't have any
How
fucking brain cells working currently.
first of all, how the fuck did you pull that off? Because tamales are not meant to be eaten that way. Tell you
Well,
that
yeah,
right now.
obviously they're not. No. So you brought me some
A
fresh,
tamale,
delicious tamales.
a tamale
Shouts
is
out to
not a
Mama
fucking
Para.
a tamale is not a fucking pizza, dude. You can't just fucking roll it out of the fridge.
Brother, I'm telling you, it was there. It was for the taking. I didn't say it was enjoyable. I would have loved to fucking pop that bitch. The microwave would have been better than what I did. Let alone fucking put that bitch in the skillet and fucking eat it. I was woke up. I had to go to work. I needed some fucking protein. I was out that fucking door. Okay. I didn't say it was delicious. I said it was a fucking tamale. Okay.
I don't know what's worse, that or people that put ketchup on their damn tamales.
Oh my goodness, I've never seen that. I don't want to see that. That sounds like a fucking problem.
It is a fucking problem. It's like fucking yeah, it's like putting fucking ketchup on your fucking scrambled eggs. It's just weird to me.
Sounds a little bit weird to me. I've tried it. I didn't like it.
Mm.
And
Why do people?
so it sounds like some white people shit. Let's be real.
A lot of things are just white people shit.
Right?
But there's one thing that's not white people shit, and it's for everybody. Is Shaquille O'Neal living in Dallas? I'm surprised you didn't know about this.
I did know about this. Shaquille O'Neal is one of my fucking heroes. Okay.
Also,
So Shaquille O'Neal moved to Rockwall, Texas in these
mm-hmm,
recent years, which
mm-hmm.
is fantastic because I, being a big man, that means he's going to open up a Shack XL right down the road. I'm fucking looking forward to that shit. I'm not wearing the Shack XL shirt right now or the pantalones that I own, but I'll put them on for the next podcast.
So
But
his it's a brand of clothes, like a clothes store or what?
so he opened up this last year a Shack XL store, a brand, if you will. But
Yeah.
previous to that, there was he had a line with J.C. Penney called Big Sexy Men. And you're gonna get a fucking kick out of this. You're gonna get a big old kick out of this because I am a big sexy man myself, right?
Of course.
Um, shit, had it been like 4 or 5 years ago, way back yonder, I
Mm.
went and applied to be a male model. I had um,
Wait,
oh
what?
shit, what's it called? Yeah,
Wait,
no,
hold on. Rewind. Say that one more time.
I went to go be a male model for Shaquille O'Neal, J.C. Penney's fucking big sexy men line of clothing.
I have so many questions.
Well, fucking lay them on me. Oh,
First of all, where the fuck did you get the audacity to be like, you know what? I can be a model for Shaquille O'Neal.
it worked. I got a call from J.C. Penney. The only reason I didn't follow it up, because I guess it was technically 6 years ago now, was because I was fathering a child at that time. And I could not go around the United States and be a male model for J.C. Penney.
Ugh.
Bitch,
So what
I'm
you're telling,
fucking beautiful.
so what you're telling me is we could have seen this sexy mug right here all over the world in JC Penney ads.
Yeah, I probably would have taken the beard off, but yes. That way you can see the whole accentuated jawline. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, JC Penney would have had a fucking field day with me. They tried. Like I said, I had a infant at the time, and I wasn't gonna travel all over the United States for months at a time.
And then look what happened.
Now I work for a barbecue Texas soda company.
No, the other thing.
Oh, I'm an alcoholic.
No, the other thing.
Oh no, I'm depressed.
The other thing with the
What's
boy.
the other thing? Oh, the boy. The boy's the best boy.
But yeah, no, I met your son finally and the other day when I was dropping off some tamales, and like I said, he looks like he's gonna be a little troublemaker, like his papa.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. I'm surprised at the point you'd be like, hey, why is that guy so fat? I told you when he's in Georgia, right? I think we had
Yeah,
this
you said,
conversation
yeah,
already.
you
Yeah,
said,
yeah,
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 you
yeah.
said something.
Boy, he calls him like he sees him. Let's be real.
Oh man, this is becoming a fucking debacle here. But speaking of debacles, you had one today.
Oh, bro, let me tell you. Working for a corporate company is something else. Mostly because, so on our level, we're frontline, right? We go do the dirty work for everybody.
Yeah.
But when the corporate levels decide that like training is going to change or there's going to be different qualifications to get you into certain points,
Mhm.
that's when shit gets fucking difficult. I had 3 new hires today all go to the warehouse, which means they had to wake up at like 3 a.m. to drive
Jesus.
God knows how long to Irving and go
Mm.
deal with that shit. Just for them to get hit there at 5 a.m. wait around for 30 minutes, call me to figure out what the fuck that problem was. Just for me to call on his fucking day off. Bleep that out. Yeah, yeah. My boss. There you go. Just for him to send the messages back to them, be like, hey, we talked about this yesterday. I've got screenshots of all of our conversations. You fucked up. Difference between frontline and corporate. Corporate's like, we don't know what's going on. We don't know what's going on. We don't know what's going on. Bitch, we talked about this. Oh, okay. We know what's going on. Right?
Yeah.
That was my entire debacle today. And then they were only there for like 2.5 hours. So I had to go and call them all like, hey, you guys want your hours? I'll send you here, I'll send you here, and you come with me. We'll figure it the fuck out. I even cut the other two off at 11 o'clock because they got there at 5. So it'd be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So like what? 6 hours?
Yeah.
Y'all motherfuckers go home. I'll deal with the rest of the bullshit. Which fucked me after I got that last minute phone call as I was leaving my store.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I was leaving my last store, and they're like, hey, this happened, this happened, this happened. And I was like, well, I don't want to call anybody out and be like, they didn't do their job. Fuck it, I'll be there, I guess. You know?
Shit. Fucking
Story of my
Indeed.
life at this point. You know, I wasn't trying to like. I even called homie and I was like, hey, I know you were tight on hours today. Something we work with, I'd focus on like displays, warm shelf, coolers. Those would be the three that I would worry about whenever you're on that time crunch. When I got there, there was 3 unworked pallets and 2 pallets that were like half-assed. They were knee knockers. So I walked out of my last store, drove 30 minutes out to Princeton, worked the rest of the delivery, and then even the damn sales supervisor showed up and was like, "Hey, I'm here. I'm gonna come help you with your coolers." I was like, "Oh, well, aren't you just a doll? I shouldn't be here, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Fuck me, I guess."
So she came all the way to help you out.
Oh, she was on her way home, actually, which
This
I
is
was
nice.
not. Yeah.
You're going home. You get a phone call from your boss. Hey, somebody fucked up. You mind fixing it? I guess. Click.
Yeah, that was a 30-minute drive out from where I was, which is
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Fucking Harry Potter.
Ridiculous at its best.
Ridiculous. You know what's ridiculous? Wrestling, bro. Wrestling is fucking ridiculous.
Brother, let me tell you, I have just recently got into Monday Night Raw.
And what you think?
Well, so I watched these last 2 weeks. First off, one of my favorites at this point, who made his debut last week, was fucking Penta. Penta's fucking wild. You have stories about Penta, if I'm not mistaken.
I actually saw him a little bit whenever he was in Mexico and in Japan. You know, honing his craft, as a lot of wrestlers do. He made a name for himself.
Oh, we have lost David. This is the second time in a row that it will be just you and me recording. And so I assume that we're going to have to go and find a delicious. No, I didn't bring any fucking books with me. Mighty unfortunate. However, that being said, I'm going to start with the left. David's a bitch. David's mildly gay, but he doesn't know it, which is not wrong. Being gay is fine. We love our gay friends, which is why I love David. That being said, I'm going to see how he fucking goes and chops this shit up for when it comes down to the final edit of this one. Oh, there he is. Well, wouldn't you know?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, where'd you go? What'd you do? Get lost in the sauce?
My phone disconnected. I don't know. Where did I stop? Where did you hear me stop at?
You're talking about Penta's time in Japan.
Oh yeah. So he kept on going from Japan to Mexico, honing his craft with his brother Ray Phoenix, which he's not there yet because of contractual obligations at another company.
Hmm.
But it wasn't until them two signed for a brand new wrestling company called AEW, All Elite Wrestling,
All right.
and that is the second biggest wrestling behind WWE at this point,
That
at
was
this very
quick. I
moment.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I mean, it's more for the hardcore wrestler fans. Like it's kind of less story and more crazy, action, more hardcore
More
stuff. Like more,
fucking backflip fucking power bombs off the top rope.
yeah. It's more for the
Yeah.
hardcore fans. Like I said, it's more for like the people that are into wrestling just for the hardcore, like freaking awesome wrestling stuff. Um, and then Ray Phoenix and Penta, they both got in there and they just tore it up, dude.
Nice. That's what
Um,
I'm talking about.
the One of the biggest matches that they had was a street fight for the tag team champions of that division or of that company. And this motherfucker, I kid you not, did a fucking sunset. What was it? Sunset flip on from a ladder that was inside the ring, over the ropes onto tables that were stacked up together and just.
Did you watch last week?
Mhm.
Yeah, I think I was texting you. Was it
Yeah,
CM Punk who threw that motherfucker off of uh the fucking oh shit, what was it? The fucking what would have been the equivalent of
the what?
the bleachers. Thank you.
The bleachers.
Yeah. Who was it who fucking threw them out? I text your ass. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Cut all this. It's fine.
No, no,
Don't
no.
worry about it.
But yeah,
Yeah.
no. But so Penta has become one of your favorite wrestlers now because
Oh
of
yeah,
that
no,
crazy flip.
Penta's fucking so wild. His fucking motherfucker flips like a son of a bitch. That shit was crazy. I thought people were dying on TV when I was watching him, okay?
You like these little strut that he does just.
Yeah, no, it's all I know it's all staged, but it looks so fucking good when he was doing it. It was
Bro-
crazy.
Brother, it's not staged. It is uh choreographed
Thank you.
fighting. It is
Yeah,
choreographed.
it is choreographed.
It is very cool. But some of the things that they do is real, like the chops to the chest,
Hmm.
brother. In order to get that exact, just that reverb sound, just
So
you got
here's
it.
one of my questions, all right?
Mhm.
So you know that audio is coming through. Well, I assume there's microphones underneath the stage, right?
Mhm.
Where does the top stage hit from? Do they have microphones hanging down or do they have microphones on them?
What do you mean the top stage?
So for like the cross chops and the fucking
Oh,
hammer hits and shit like that, where's
mhm.
that audio come from?
So they do have microphones around the stage or around the
Right.
ring,
Well, I know they've got
but
them on the ring. I know they have underneath as well for when they hit them with the hard drops.
yeah, not really a lot of microphones. They're a lot less than you think. Is what I'm getting at.
Okay, okay.
So yeah, so they're a lot less than you think. But to get that echoey sound, people, if you pay close attention, you can see
Those
people,
thick thwaps.
the thick thwaps.
Yeah.
You can see, if you pay close attention, you can see people either like slap their hand or slap their thigh. So whenever you see somebody go for a super kick, like
Hmm.
when like the when they elevate the kick and do the super kick, watch their hands. In order to get that nice smacking sound, they hit their thigh right at the moment as they're launching it. So
And
all you
that
hear is,
shit's gonna get picked up from around.
And
Oh,
I mean,
I see. I
sometimes
see.
sometimes they're so good at it that they don't even have microphones. That's how loud it is. All you
No
hear is,
shit.
yeah, that's all you hear. It's like bullets just flying out. Yeah, you hear and for the chops, same thing. There's guys that are so good at it. No microphone is needed. All you hear is wah.
That's when they hit the fucking bones. Goodness
Mm-hmm.
gracious. Yeah,
You in AEW they don't use any microphones because
really.
I know this because I was there's a guy that used to be in WWE called Daniel Bryan,
Hmm.
and now he's in AEW called Bryan Danielson. And
Oh, he switched it up on
well, that's
you.
actually his real name is Bryan Danielson. His name is actually Brian, not Daniel. They just
Gotcha.
kind of flipped. So, anyways, there was a match that I saw that it was him against some bigger guy for the championship, right?
Hmm.
I mean, this dude like was big, hefty, just a beat. It was Samoa Joe, the guy that played the clown dude on Twisted Metal, the TV show.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yes. So that beefy dude, he was going against him in a match. And when I tell you this motherfucker just chopped Daniel Brian Danielson to the point where after the match, his whole fucking chest looked like Swiss cheese, man.
Spicy.
Yeah, yeah. You ever seen those? That's not fake, dude. That's real. Just covered, just
Well,
welts
so I
and
assume
just.
you got if you got to hit a motherfucker, you got to hit a motherfucker. You
Mhm.
know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Just slop, and just. Ugh.
Yes. Since we're on the point, so I know it was 2 weeks ago, but ye old fucking Hulk Hogan got booed out of the stage. Oh my days!
Oh.
I had
I was
to
on
I had to
there.
text you while it was happening. He's like, "Hey, what happened?" He's like, "Oh, this happened." I was like, "Oh yeah, you know what? That's right. I remember that."
It's like
They
it's
had to
like the big.
change his entire beer brand after that one.
So so the biggest thing is he came out and everybody's like, hey, oh, wait a minute, we hate this guy.
Yeah,
That
no.
you could tell when. But the long story short is people don't like Hulk Hogan anymore because he's a racist douchebag.
Which I mean, I get that. Considering he was a legend over the last 3 decades, 2 decades, 2.5
Yeah,
decades.
yeah.
Math's hard for me.
If
But yeah, no, you fuck up
well,
once, that's cancel culture, baby.
well, he's not only a
And then
racist
well,
douchebag.
there was a few fuck ups he had, if I'm not
Yeah, yeah,
mistaken.
yeah.
Yeah.
So he's not only a racist douchebag. He all the stories came out on how he was a complete asshole when back in the day when people were trying to make a name for themselves in like in WWE and
Hmm.
in WCW. How this motherfucker literally is like, "Hey, I want to do this. It'll do good for my character and it'll be good for the fans." Hulk Hogan would be like, "Let me tell you, brother, that is not gonna work for me."
Let me tell you something, brother. Yeah, I couldn't.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
You
let
know,
me tell you something, brother.
once all those details came out, I think you had sent it, or you told me about it. I went and looked it up afterwards. I was like, oh,
Yeah, I
yeah,
just
that's kind of spicy. Yeah.
yeah, he wasn't a good dude. And but now his beer company is a sponsor for WWE. It's called Real American Beer.
Good news as well. So even though they're finding a new mascot for All American Beer, he also has a hemp company or a
Yes.
THC company.
Yes.
Curious to see what they're going to do because their entire ordeal was, hey, we're producing THC products for the athlete who has got injuries from years and years of abuse, right?
Mm.
Super cool. Love the idea. But after recent
Know what you gotta do, brother. When his
exactly.
16-inch bong comes hitting after you.
Listen, huge fan of THC helping athletes when they're in pain so they don't get stuck on opioids and shit like that.
Mm.
Not a huge fan of where it came from originally, considering the previous allegations, sex tapes. We can't even say that on fucking stream, can we? We gotta bleep that one out, Chief.
Bleep what out?
Everything I just said.
Yeah, watch it back. Yeah,
Fix that.
I'll rewatch it and see what's up. But
No, I said allegations, sex tapes, and marijuana. So
oh yeah, no, that's
yeah, yeah.
that's
Figure
the
those
basically
out. It'll be fun.
the bulk of the Hulkster,
Exactly.
the bulk of the Hulk Hogan.
The bulk of the Hulk. I want to be the bulk of the Hulk. I need to go get ripped, brother.
No,
Gotta get
no, no,
down
no,
for the
no,
team, brother.
no.
Fucking,
You're not the bulk of the Hulk. You're Venom. Remember?
oh, we are Venom.
You told so
God,
you told this story earlier. So this is a nice story to finish up. But you told this story earlier. So lay it on me. What was the big funny thing that happened between you and your girl?
oh man, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, no. So this is gonna be a winner. I've got about 3 or 4 pairs of jeans that actually fit my fucking gigantor ass. Right.
Yeah, yeah,
Got a brand new pair for Christmas. They're the most comfortable.
They're high waisted, full length jeans. They get me from the fucking bottoms of my heels to the top of my hips. Have
Yeah.
not had that happen in at least 20 years of my life. The last 20 years of my life. Well, we have a cat. Y'all have seen my cat, Persephone. She's adorable. She's fantastic. She is not here. Persephone got sick in the middle of the night and threw up inside my jeans.
Oof.
I did not know this. I went to go put my jeans on yesterday morning. I put both legs in that shit, smeared the back of my calves and my thighs, and then proceeded to drop said cat vomit down the leg onto the floor. Happens, all right? I wasn't too terribly upset. I was just pissed off I wasn't going to be able to wear my jeans that day. Ripped them off, fucking went straight into the fucking water. I was a little bit upset. I was yelling at her. I was like, Persephone, I swear to God.
You cannot throw up. It got worse because not only this was after I cleaned up the rest of her throw up section. She threw up twice in the bedroom, 3 times in the living room, and once in the bathroom. Those are the only fucking 3 rooms I had other than the fucking closet and the fucking laundry room,
If you
right?
throw up anywhere else, we're gonna throw hands, you son of a bitch.
Pretty much. That's what I told her. I was like, you throw up anywhere else, we're gonna throw hands. And I was like, rip my pants off, went to go fucking find it. I was like, this is bullshit. I was yelling. I was like, I am so pissed off. And Kai was like, she came around the corner. She's like, we don't like to yell in this household. And I said,
We are Venom. She said, go fuck yourself, mate. And I was like, you know, you're right.
Say that voice one more time. We are Venom.
We are Venom. Oh, I need to go fucking watch that series.
Oh, dude, you and me both, brother. But all right, that's it. You got any final words for the masses right now?
oh, final words. Don't be a square when somebody's looking at you. Make the stare. That's all I got.
Oh, well, on that note, hopefully we
Unless
get
you
back
want to say, unless you want to, don't be a tool or don't be a fool. Wrap your tool. That's a good one too. I'll let you edit that in if you want to use that one.
No, I got nothing. But we'll talk about uranium glass on the next episode. So
Uranium glass. I've got one. I'm looking for more. Somebody send me a link or sell me uranium glass. I'll be there. It's been real.
you joking? We'll see you on the next one.
Oh wait, that's one.